So this audio company, Kilohertz, recently announced that they're celebrating Phaseplant's 5th anniversary. And they announced that they'd be doing this really cool giveaway competition where you submit yourself doing some stuff in Phaseplant and you could win a lifetime subscription to Kilohertz. And I thought, man, I use Phaseplant all the time, so let's use this opportunity to enter a giveaway by creating free stream sound effects. So I went and checked out their blog post where they mentioned that the submission deadline for the video for this giveaway is on June 7th. Which shouldn't be a problem at all, because that gives us plenty of time to make a... Wait a second. Oh shit. So let's create some free sound effects with Phaseplant, also make some art so we can post it on a website, create and edit a video out of it so that we can post it on YouTube, and then submit to the deadline before June 7th in 2 days. So I know we're trying to speed run this absolute unit of a contest right now, but I thought it might be a good idea to sit down for once and plan the shit I do. So I opened Photoshop and then wrote down all the things I thought I would need for this project. We're trying to make sound effects for both Twitch and YouTube here, but I mainly use Twitch's alert progression because YouTube only has like 2 monetized alerts. So I did some digging and found this really cool glass wind chime sample from Soundly, one of my favorite sound libraries, but it's actually from freesound.org. You can just access it through Soundly, but the point is, so you don't need to know the rhyme or the reason, but basically we're going to chop the sample up a lot, we're going to squish it all together, and then fade the bits between, so that way it sounds kind of like a continuous wind chime type thing, like this. So then we're going to throw it into Phaseplant. And gamers, let me tell you, this video is not sponsored by Kilohertz, but I'm going to shill their goddamn plugin like it is. I'm telling you, I use Phaseplant literally every single day. So we're going to do one of my favorite parts next, playing out some of these sound effects and recording out different variations of the sound. We're going to do this by plonking around on my keyboard like a dumb idiot until I get something that I think sounds cool. Now, this part of the process can get kind of scary because while you may enjoy playing around with all the different variations that Phaseplant can give you, you might end up having a case of Jay-itis, where you just sit here and record the sound effects for 10 whole fucking minutes. Jay, you can stop. Jay! So I ended up doing this for a really, really long time, as you can see by the immense amounts of sounds in this recording. So what do we do next, Jay? I hear you asking. Well, next we're going to chop these up, and we're going to throw them into one of my favorite randomizer plugins on the planet, S-Layer. Just kidding. I don't think we used this. I think I threw these in here and recorded them out, and then I just didn't. I don't think we used these again. I'll come back later and tell you if we did, but I don't think we can just, let's move on to the next. You know, man, what would make this better? Recording more fucking sound effects. For some goddamn reason, this guy got back in Phaseplant and started plonking around on his little shitty fucking keyboard again for 10 more fucking minutes because he was like, I don't have enough sound effects. What is your problem, bro? Now, I might be a little bit biased because of the types of sound effects I create, but my favorite control inside of Phaseplant is this little reverse slider right here. You turn this up a little bit, and then suddenly you just get really cool reversed sounds. And like, you don't realize how much a reversed sound can do for you until you reverse the damn sound effect. It's literally one of the simplest fucking things you can do. The really awesome thing about Phaseplant is even though I do keep making fun of myself for recording out a million different sound effect variations, that's exactly why I love Phaseplant, because I barely have to think and I can press on the keyboard and it just gives me another variation of the sound. And that's fucking sick. You got so many sound variations, you could feed a fucking sound design farm full of cows. That's not the joke I wrote down, but we're gonna go with it. Sound design burger. Yummy. What the fuck is wrong with me? So, now thanks to Jay, I have to sit here for 30 fucking minutes and listen to these sound effects to find some that I like. So, that's what we did. Ooh, this one is not... put that one to the side for a second. So after picking a bunch of sounds that I liked, I started stacking them together. And this is my favorite part, because this is where the sounds start really coming together and sounding like a cohesive unit of something. God damn, that's my favorite part. Holy shit, I love phaseplant. So I pretty much repeated this process for a lot of the sounds I was designing, keeping in mind that I kind of want them to sound like they're from the same set of sound effects, if that makes sense. An example of this is how the bit donation sounds from Twitch all kind of sound like they're leveling up one after another.
Okay, so in progression we have...
I'd like to take a moment to bring your attention to the raid sound effect that I designed.
Get raided, loser.
Sounds kind of nifty and obnoxious. Just like Twitch raids. Every Twitch streamer within a 1,000-mile radius is going to come beat my ass for making that comment. So at this point, I thought I was done with all the sound effects, and then I remembered, shit, I still have to make one for gifted subs, because that's a really important event that streamers love, when their community is just raining gifted subs down from the heavens. It's like a gifted subs palooza. You can put those gifted subs toppings on your goddamn pizza. I messed the joke up, but I'm keeping it in the video. Damn it! You know, if the guys at Kill Hearts watch this, they're probably going to be concerned for me. It's okay, by the way. This is fine. I'm having a great time. I just want you to know that I love your plugin. I hope, if you're still watching, I just want you to know I love your plugin. I will shill you every day of my life. So as a sound effect, I think gifted subs should sound really warm and inviting. And pretty, because you're literally gifting subs to the community. I think that's kind of sick, very important, and very cool. So guess where we're going for the third time in this fucking goddamn video? Asslayer, that's right. No, I'm just kidding. It's phaseplant. It's a video about phaseplant. Come on, you knew that. So without boring you with all the details, basically, a while ago, I recorded my own wind chime samples. And I just gotta tell you guys, when you put these in phaseplant, they sound really good.
That sounds fucking gorgeous.
Something about these wind chime samples coming out of phaseplant gives me a much more warm and inviting vibe, like we were talking about before. So I'm just going to record some of these out, and we're going to use them for... Why are you still recording? Stop it! So after we spend literally half an hour recording those out, and we slot them in with these other shimmeries that we got from before, we get some really nice, warm, and inviting sounds. Check this out.
Yep, I love that. Something about the effect coming in later.
Man, doesn't that just sound like gifted subs being showered down on you from the heavens? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't remember what the sound sounds like. But hold on, gamers. I was reminded very quickly of how smooth brain-celled I am, because listen to the gifted sub sound and the follower sound. Don't they sound kind of similar?
That actually sounds like a continuation of Gifted. Oh, damn it.
And so that was a problem, because I sat there for 10 more fucking minutes thinking about whether or not I should make variations for the entire set of sound effects now that I've done this little screw up.
But if I do variation for one, I have to do variation for all of them, and that's a pain in my ass. I don't have time for that. I'm just gonna...
But don't worry, gamers. I'm actually smarter than I thought I was, because I decided, no, we're not going to do that, because we're running out of time. So I'm just going to change the sounds around a little bit.
That's just the follow right there. I dig that.
And so after changing some of the sound effects, we're finally done with this goddamn video, and we don't have to do anything else. And it's
Do we make a second set of variations?
No.
I think we should.
No.
I keep thinking about it.
Jay, what is wrong? We are running out of time, gamer. And so I recorded out another set of chimes and did more stacking and more editing and more processing so that streamers can have a second set of sounds to choose from. Are you happy now, you sadistic son of a bitch? Although I will say that the second set is a little more warm and inviting because it's based off of the wind chimes I recorded and not the glass chimes. So maybe you'll like it better. Who knows? So by the time this video's out, the sound effects should be up for free on my Ko-Fi. On my coffee? On my Ko-Fi. How the hell do you pronounce that? So yeah, enjoy your sound effects. They are free, but you can donate if you'd like to help support me in the work I do. Hi, I'm Jay from the future. I've actually finished recording the video, but I just realized I have to make the art. I didn't do that in the video. So here's a quick, very speedy time lapse of me trying to make the art for in Blender for the Ko-Fi pack for the coffee. How do you pronounce? I don't know. And that's how I created free sound effects for streamers. Made a YouTube video about it. Also made the art for the album cover, and then posted the content and sounds online in less than 2 days. All right, can we be done with this? I'm done with this now. I'm turning the camera off. Let's go. I'm so tired. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.